I have this watermelon cutout that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I believe it was $9.99 with 40% off. It was in the spring aisle section. And I'm going to start with Republic Red. Now, as you're painting this, you can still see a shadow of the darker portions like the seeds. So don't be nervous covering them. And if you don't have this particular plaque, you can use, purchase a circle and cut it in half. And then you can make two. So once the red was applied and was still wet, I started adding Snow Owl by Wise Owl. The red is Republic Red. And I just want to give it a little bit more of a pink tone. And then the outer rim, I'm going to use Dried Thyme. And cover that completely. I'm going to be using this Deco Art stencil called Plantillo. It's just a bunch of little tiny flowers all over. And I'm going to mark all around the outer area with a white chalk pencil. I'm going to tape off just one flower. And you'll be able to use one flower for a while, and then you may have to tape off another. Because after a few flowers, the paint starts to cake a little bit. So you just tape off another flower. And again, you want to use very little paint with your dabber to apply these flowers. Once that was done, I just cleaned up the area. Now I'm going to fill in my seeds with black. I can still lightly see an imprint of where the seeds are, so this was very easy to fill in. And once everything dried, I'm going to use this Hello stencil that Jamie created with the Cricut. If you're interested in using the Cricut, we're going to post a link under this video in the comments. Jamie showing you how to use the Cricut to create a stencil. I'm going to use black for my Hello. And again, you want to make sure you use a dabber, and you want very little paint on your dabber so you don't get any bleed through. Now I'm going to take a paintbrush and connect all my letters. And you just want to use a small art brush to achieve this. I grabbed this placemat. I'm sure it was on sale. Placemats have a really good, they're just a good thing to have around for different crafts. So I'm cutting out this ruffle in this particular circular mat, and I'm going to cut it and break the circle. I'm going to turn my watermelon slice upside down so that I can run this ribbon around the edge of the watermelon slice using a hot glue gun. And I'm just going to cut off the excess. I grabbed this cluster of ribbons from Michael's. You can get them in all different colors. And I'm just going to take a small section of it. I'm going to create the shape of a bow and tie that together using a piece of the ribbon from that cluster. And this is just going to look like a messy bow. And then I took the piece of the placemat that was left, and created a circle. And I'm going to use this as the background for my ribbon, just to pull everything together. And then I'm going to glue the bow on top of that. Just get that layered look. And then I additionally tied one of the ribbons from behind onto the hanger. And there you go. So just to finish this off, I'm going to use my Salve by Wise Owl and my 2-inch palm brush. And this is just going to give me a quick top coat, brighten up my paint, just clean everything up. And it also smells very good because this is lemon verbenum. I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkitupfancy.com. For any paint products, tissue paper transfers, or mesh stencils, chalkitupfancy.com.